Dive into the dynamic flavors and effortless cooking style of Chef Michelle Daniels with her highly anticipated cookbook, a companion to her hit TV series On the Fly with Chef D. Packed with quick, delicious recipes and her signature tips, this book is your ticket to creating bold, restaurant-quality dishes at home. No stress, no fuss. Let Chef D inspire your kitchen adventures with her vibrant recipes and culinary expertise.
Welcome back to On the Fly. I am Chef D, your host today, and today we're going to talk a little street food frenzy. I don't know how you are, but when I travel, I like to travel and go where the locals go. And one of my favorite two foods that I had when I was in Ghana this past summer was a peppered egg, and they call it the Ghanaian or peppered egg, and the other is a kilewile. The Ghana egg has a hard-boiled egg, so kind of like our deviled egg, so to speak, but it is stuffed with a pepper sauce and red onion, and you just pop it in your mouth. You can find them all around Ghana. The ladies are carrying the eggs on their head. You just yell out the window, or you're walking down the street, you just say, "Hey, egg, over here." She takes the eggs off her head, cracks them right there, fills it with the goodies, you pop it in your mouth, and off you go. The other is the kilewile. Kilewile is usually served in bars, sometimes as a protein, as well as with peanuts as a second protein on an entree plate. The first time I had it was actually in one of the side state bars, and it was amazing. So we're gonna start off with the kilewile. What we have here are some ripe plantains. They don't have to be too ripe. You can kind of make them semi-ripe, just because when you fry them, you don't want them to hold too much of the oil. And the plantains have been rubbed with a slurry of a shito pepper, which has been dried, and we have that already ready here. Reason being is you want it to marinate for 20 to 30 minutes so the flavors can go into the actual plantain. I have some olive oil here to fry that in. In Ghana, they fry that in their red palm oil. I wasn't able to get in the palm oil, so we're gonna go with the olive oil. I think we're looking real hot here. We're gonna give it just a couple more seconds. And we're gonna test it out. Let's see if we're ready. Oh yeah, we've got music. So we're gonna just drop those right in. And then while these fry, we're gonna work on our peppered egg. Or in Ghanaian, they would call it a kosua ni miko. Miko is the pepper portion of it. Oh yeah, we're doing good here. Turn it down just a little. Put them all in there. You'll find plantains in many dishes in Ghana, as well as egg. Egg is like a main staple. Egg stew, you'll find it as a garnish. I never knew there were that many egg lovers, but Ghanaians love eggs. All right. Got that moving. Now let that fry for just a little. Get these in here. Get some action going. All right, great. Okay, so next we're gonna start on our egg. We're gonna make the pepper mixture first. Here I have a Scotch bonnet. Normally they use a red Scotch bonnet. We're gonna go with a orange. There is some chopped garlic. There's also some fresh ginger in there. Just gonna add all that in. And we're gonna crush it down like a paste. You can use your food processor if you wish, but I'm gonna take it this way. Add a little salt in there, and I help to meld all that together while we're watching our kilewile over here. Everything's looking good. These are great for a party. Makes for an interesting appetizer, something different. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and add in some thinly sliced red onion and tomato, diced tomato. I do warn you, it is spicy, so if you can't do spicy, maybe cut back a little bit on the pepper. And it's no seeds in that pepper, so that does help with some of that. So I'm gonna come over and check our kilawilli out. Turn some of them over and let them continue to fry. You're gonna let them fry until you get a nice deep color from the peppers on them. Get it nice and crunchy. We'll keep it going, let them go some more. All right, we'll keep working on this here. It may take a little bit to get in there really good. Add a little more salt. All right, I'm gonna keep working on our pepper sauce. Let our kilawilli get a little more action over there. And you stay tuned and be back, and we'll be having a little street food frenzy soon. All right, welcome back. We are going to finish off our street food. We have our kilawilli. I pulled it out of our fry pan. It's looking really nice here. I'm going to move it over here to our little serving pan. And remember, these are slightly spicy, but they are amazing. Move a little bit over here. That is looking yummy, just as I remember. So now we're gonna take our egg. Like when we make deviled eggs, we cut it open, we take the yolk out. For the Ghanaian egg, we just split it lightly, just enough where we can put the toppings in. You kind of squeeze it, not even really squeeze it, but just kind of open it slightly. And then we take our pepper tomato mix and stuff it right in. Then we save some of the slivered onion as our garnish. It goes right on top. And of course, an egg is not complete without a little bit of salt. And I put that right in there. Beautiful, just as I remember. I'm gonna make another one just in case you missed that one. Put it right in there. Open it up. In goes our pepper mixture. Our slivered onion. A little salt. I'm gonna have to taste this one, guys. It's reminding me of one of my favorite places. Let's see. That's it. Thank you very much for tuning in to On the Fly. I'm Chef D. Remember to check out the cookbook, On the Fly with Chef D. And this is so good, I can't even talk. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again next time.